Hey leaders, this is Tom from Leaders Building Leaders. How are you doing today? Let me ask you one question, one really important question. Do you know what the most important job is as a leader? Do you know what your most critical job is as a leader? Give up. It is finding the gold. Finding the gold. Here's what I mean. In John Maxwell's book, Developing the Leaders Around You, he specifically talks about Andrew Carnegie and how a reporter asked Carnegie, how did you get 48 millionaires to work for you? And Carnegie simply responded, none of them were millionaires when they first started working for me. He said, and I quote, men are developed the same way that gold is mined. Several tons of dirt must be moved to get an ounce of gold. But you don't go into the mine looking for dirt, he added. You go in looking for gold. So how are you looking for gold in your people, right? In your hires, in your current organization and outside of your organization? You see, when I was a principal, I at times hired haphazardly. I just needed someone to fill a spot, right? And every time that happened, every time, that person ended up not being the gold that I needed. See, I can go back and I can look at my hiring process, and I have a very rigid hiring process in which I teach other school leaders now that it was foolproof, and we were able to debunk any lack of quality. We could debunk whether or not they had it using this process. But every time that I had to let someone go or they didn't work out, I can go back into that and I said, oh shoot, we skipped that step of the process. Or, oh my gosh, I remember the reference specifically telling me that. You see, there's this principle in life that is I have seen it so many times in education. It's called the Peter Principle. And the Peter Principle says that basically everybody will get promoted into a job of incompetence at some point in their life. So you think, how is that impossible? Everybody will get promoted into a job of incompetence? Well, it's easy. You see, A-level leaders hire A-level people, and B-level leaders hire C-level people. It's the law of diminishing expertise. And so if you're not an A-level leader, right, and you're a B-level leader or a C-level leader, you're not hiring people that are better than you. You're not hiring people that are stronger than you. The only people who do that are A-level leaders. They specifically know that, like, in order for this organization to grow, in order for us to get to the next step, I got to hire people that are better, smarter than I am, that have better attitudes, who have stronger abilities, who are willing to do the work. Compared to a B-level leader, was it, I need to hire someone who's going to do what I say. That's the law of diminishing expertise. So if I hire people who are less skilled than I am, and then they're in charge of hiring, they're going to hire someone less skilled than they are. And all of a sudden, you're going to have an organization that at the beginning may have been, doing pretty well because you had some B and C level people. But all of a sudden, you got all these mediocrity, these mediocre average people being hired at the bottom end of the organization. And let me remind you that all problems are solved as close to the problem as possible. Now, who do you think is solving, who's implementing those initiatives to solve those lower level problems? It ain't your B-level people. It usually ain't your C-level people. It's those mediocre people that were hired because of, for some reason, whether it was you didn't want to pay someone, or you didn't think that they would stay, or you were just, not secure in your leadership. So you need to mine for gold, and you need to have tools to be able to do that. We've got this great qualities of a potential leader assessment tool. I'm going to drop it right here in the comments. You can look below. It's going to be right there. Click on the link and you can download it, and you can start assessing those people that are closest to you. Make sure that you are resourcing those, equipping those that are going to determine your long-term success, because let me remind you, your success will be specifically determined by those you surround yourself with. Now, You can learn through experience, right? Right? It hurts to sometimes learn through experience. But you know what hurts worse? Not learning from experience. And you can be guided by the feather, or you can be guided by the 2x4. And I think I'd rather learn to be guided by the feather moving forward. See, I almost said 2x4. My name's Tom. I'm your friend. I believe in you and I believe in your dream. Download this assessment. If this video added value to you, if someone needs to hear this video that's in your organization, share it out there with them. Okay? Looking forward to learn more about what we do at lbleaders.com. And again, thank you for fighting the fight.